It always goes off the deck.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you saw that on.
Well, no one's on there yet. No one's on there yet. But sweet baby Jesus, sweet baby Jesus. This is why we live stream. You don't know what's going to happen. Oh my goodness! I think it was on camera.
It was on camera.
That had to be on camera.
We made all
Jesus,
the ruckus.
That's what I was saying. I said, sweet baby Jesus. The man of God is saying sweet baby Jesus. Unbelievable.
Could not believe.
It made the live stream go out. Unbelievable. You know, with that said, it's still, you know, we're not in done deal territory, but I'll tell you, the craziest things happen.
Don't hook. He set the 9-pin up for him. That would have picked up the 3-pin. Wow.
There's no 5-pin on lane 3.
Go ahead, hit the recycle.
Anthony, you finish first, buddy. On the right lane.
You're on the right lane, though.
Yeah.
Go ahead and worry about finishing this on.
Yeah.
That was, I don't know that I have seen that. I've seen a lot of 6-pin spin and move, but a 3-pin that goes back to the 9-pin spot.
Oh my, sad faces abound, I'll tell you, sad faces abound. Hey Mike, me, your favorite commentator, Popeye Blackmore, is leading the tournament. And Anthony is, this is going to be an anticlimactic ending to Stunned.
Because he could have struck out still.
Yeah, definitely.
But I
Oh, she gave me the look.
She does not like you doing live streaming.
Oh, I'm sure. If her friends were here, she would have loved it.
Oh, I like the way he throws the ball when he gets behind it like that.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Out there on Facebook Live, did any of you see that travesty?
I mean, did you see what I did? If you see what I see. Yeah, that pin just took the soul out of his hand. Johnny T, I don't know if more poignant words have been spoken. And Brandon Ritter will get this one. And
Anthony, that was a clutch shot when you needed it.
This will be a memorable game. Yeah, you can shoot it just to practice.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, without the 5-pin. Let's see. Next match is Christopher Price. All right, out of here. Bye. All right, go out and see you. Watch the live stream.
Christopher came out hot
While
as
you're
can
driving,
be.
watch the live stream.
Yeah, hands-free devices, hands-free devices.
Where did our sheet go?
That's fine.
All right, Sam, you may be okay to arrive in time for this for the champion match. Oh, it's a damn good thing this wasn't needed. Has been called back yet? I think it was just a blackout.
Oh.
All right, guys. So you guys saw that happen. I as a bowler and a commentator, ridiculous is what I would describe that as. Like, that's that type of shit you see on what's that site? Team Liger Bowling. Someone take a snippet of that video and it'll go viral. I'll take a snippet of that video and make it go viral. There's a reaction video that's in progress right now. So I will I'll watch the video with my webcam.
Take her back home one time I didn't mean to yell at her. I was hoping to.
Well, it is boring, for sure. That's right.
It's better to play it than
All right, Wayne Moore, John Oliver, thank you for joining. So what's happened so far? Your first stepladder match was Mr. Anthony Eller and Mr. Brandon Ritter.
Who both smacked it their first game.
Yeah, who
250.
went big in qualifying. Yeah, we call. Hey Chris, you called blackout, right? Okay. So there's so the match. Brandon's won his first match, and Lane 3 has broken down. So.
The Malton is close to it. I mean, Uptown will be right
Do you know where ours went?
I threw it in disgust.
I stole his. Oh, there it is.
There we go. I threw it. Like real emotion happened here, people. This was not. I don't plan on crumpling up the qualifying sheet and throwing it, but you know what? If there's dual cam action.
What, UVA?
You haven't had
I mean, that's, so, it was a tough shot. You know what? Most of the people who made stepladder had one big game. Top 2, hey, Wayne Moore, top 2 is Mr. Chris Price and the Pie Guy himself.
He was supposed to come.
Oh, yeah, Wayne Moore? What a cocksucker. Wayne, the penis lover Moore. Unacceptable that you're not here. I'm old. Unacceptable. I don't bowl in the summer, right?
I don't bowl in the summer.
They do know that. Like, it's still going on, alright?
I have bowled only 3 times, and I am now 20th place of the overall points.
I don't think they...
I've been lucky to finish 5th.
Well, they
and 6th.
brought the rack down, so they're fiddling. There we go.
They're
See?
fiddling.
They hear you, man. They hear you talking about them. If we see body parts fall down, no bueno. No bueno. So now, see, hey, Sam Anderson must have called the McKay and been like, hey, fuck up the lane so I can get there. We know what you're doing, Sam. Good vibes.
Good vibes. Positive thinking.
Next thing I know, it was 5:45. Yeah, you old people do stuff like that. Oh, this gives me a chance to get some water because I'm parched after all that yelling.
Oh, Pine's gonna start yelling. Farther, right? There's a flag. There's the 5 pin. Drop it down. Yeah, stood up. Yeah, I saw that. Might as well grab the pin while it's out there. Might as well grab the pin. That's what I told him. I told him if I got ended up with it. Like that was there. Yeah, right? Hey! Watch out. You gotta change the score too. Hey, Alan, you know how to change the score? What? What's up, man?
Yeah, but the scores don't matter really.
There you go.
The scores don't matter.
I got it.
You'll get it. He's probably taking care of it for you.
that was a good shot. He's loading, getting ready, getting squared away for the next match. We will have bowling soon.
Yes,
Competitive.
and Samuel's got a little better chance to be able to defend.
Yeah, things are looking good, I would venture to guess at this point.
And you better not be watching this as you are driving down the road, Samuel.
Scotty's supposedly driving him.
Oh, okay.
Scotty, don't be driving like 120 right now. Or...
Is that Scotty R?
Yep, Scotty Rockbachon.
I never have been able to say that name all at one time.
Out of all the, don't you have a bunch of funny names at the Naz Church? You just say, hey you,
Hey you.
hey Mr. and Mrs. You.
Steve Hahn's on there.
All right, we're getting the people's back. We're getting
Up to 22.
We apologize for the thing. There's a little
Apologize for that 3-pin that ended up being a 9-pin.
It was an emotional outburst. Things went all over the place. I don't know what to tell you.
But yeah, it was a situation where the top 4 all got a game out of it, and those that stayed in the top 4, you were the one that had the worst game, that $160, but you're 278.
Yeah, that's 278.
Thanked everybody.
It was 278, then like Josh's like 222.
222.
Those are basically, that's only 2 10-pins. That counts as your practice shot! No, just saying. So in this top 4, we had 2 two-handers. We had 2 two-handers.
And and both of them, I saw the ball turn a little bit in the back end for them, but now we'll see.
I'm looking. Did we have any left-handers bowling today?
I did not see
We had no
left-
left-handers?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Sam, you are in for a treat, buddy.
You are fresh. Fresh flood.
No one out there to break it down. Cops are out today? Oh, that sucks.
Just don't get stopped by them.
Oh, man, he got that one to wiggle down lane.
What is this thing he's using here? This purple thing.
That's an idol. That's a purple
Something new?
idol. I mean, it's not new, but it's one of the newer
What family?
ones. Rotogrip.
Rotogrip.
It's one of the more aggressive pieces I got.
Well, it's been nice to have something like that tonight.
So what?
It'd been nice if I had something like that tonight.
I have one drilled up, but it's in the shop still with my man Jay Medina. But I will have it in the arsenal by the time Nationals come around.
You know what's really neat about Chris Price is that it was several years ago. He and
Tom Ladenburg
decided we're bored. We want to change our game, and they went two-handed. And he has become.
Take a look at me now.
He has become good at it. I mean, he really rotates the ball well.
Is that Phil Collins? Take a look. No, not on right now. But the song "Take a Look at Me Now."
Take a look at me now. That's right.
That's Phil Collins, right?
That's it.
Nice.
I don't think that's Genesis. I think that's Phil.
I think that's Phil Collins. Yeah.
1979, 1980.
Solo.
He made a statement. I want to be the best artist in the world. And he was for a week and a half.
I was gonna say you like Phil Collins.
Oh, I did. I like
Phil
Collins.
Genesis?
A little something in the air tonight.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, Hi, are you getting the pink ball? Well, you're not allowed. Let me go.
What did I do?
Okay, Ethan's not allowed to touch the screen. We can rip this off. Oh, sweet
tried to
Lord.
read
No, Ethan's
I
not
can't
allowed
touch it.
to do.
I can't. No, don't keep your hands over here.
What pink ball?
Boom.
All right, Brandon looks like he's got a good look now. Got a good look. All right, Chris Price. This is where we do sponsorships. Tonight's broadcast sponsored by Virginia Tire and Auto, Woodbridge Church of the Nazarene. Robert, what's your company? Sponsorships. Give us a company to sponsor.
Northern Virginia Community College.
No, Northern Virginia Community College. Keller Williams Realty, Glenn Fegans, and Keith Weaver.
What about Rector's?
Retchers?
Yeah, Rector's.
Oh yeah, First Meridian Mortgage.
First Meridian Mortgage. We always have to say that. That is the
Yeah.
Was the owner of my mortgage for a short period of time.
First Meridian Mortgage. Hey, Josh Hurdle, Ferguson Wholesale Enterprises. Yeah, for your piping needs. Also, let's do pro shops. Always Extreme Performance Pro Shop here in Bull Run. Always love them.
There is the Al Wood Pro Shop of Woodbridge, Bull America.
World class pro shop. Gary Parsons, Carvel, Adonis, all you guys. We love you.
And then
come on out here and bowl.
Sponsorship bowling from ourselves, the
yeah,
Off 7
Pro Shop. We
and
both
G. Lopez, proprietor.
Yeah. Right. Twinsies. I said twinsies when we first came in.
Well, if you take first and sixth, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. You know,
we might have doubled. We might have doubled anybody.
That's sponsorship opportunities right there. AFS, Jay Medina, Leon Cullum, Sean Friendly.
Sean Friendly when he's there.
Specto. Let's see, the town of Winchester.
The town of Winchester.
Always good for representation. So, but yeah, it's good times here. Good. Monday night, Northern Virginia Classic at Uptown.
Yes, right. There's a lot of what's going on Tuesday night at Chantilly in the summer.
Yeah, Tuesday night at Chantilly. There's a cap now, 870.
It's nice how they pulled that out at the last minute, right?
You know what? I called everyone a bitch, and that's definitely
that was strong.
That's usually I go bold, or I don't go at all. I go bold, or I don't go at all. That's really what it's about. Like 3 King of Manassas ago, I decided I wasn't feeling bold, so I just didn't come home at all.
Oh, there you go.
Let's go.
That, you kind of like that left lane, so Brandon changed balls.
Yeah, changed
that
balls.
left lane. Wow, that's a good release.
I'll tell you, he laid it down. He really didn't catch that one, but it was in a good spot. It was in a good spot. Hey, Tommy Two Hands has just joined in. We gave you a shout out earlier.
We did. Your two-handed friend here is killing it. I mean, I've not seen a lot of two-handers at our level release the ball that well.
Yeah, Chris, it's a very, just like his personality, his two-handed game is just chill, laid back, smooth.
Very smooth.
That's a great shot. I'll tell you, we really, I'm sure he heard us and he was like, oh, hey, I'm feeling good about that.
I didn't hear anything.
So, good times here, good times. If you guys have any questions, just give us a shout out, let us know. We're here to answer.
And just know I'm not allowed to touch the screen.
Yeah, no. Ethan is no longer allowed to do any screen touching. But I did rip the napkin for you, so you can see.
I don't need to anymore.
You can see all the activity. And we have an interesting kind of slightly scooted pin.
This is a challenge.
This is
it was kind of like Butters the other night. He had the 5-6, the pros.
Oh yeah,
left the 5-6, and the 6 moved over. The 5 moved over too, but then they reset it.
I thought you said Butters.
Butter.
I thought you said Butters like like South Park. Took care of it. Took care of it.
Nicely done.
I believe, Mike, they're in North Carolina for Team Challenge. So that's why we had a smaller turnout. So a lot of guys, Russ, Old Man Sawyers, Crazy Tim Davidson, all the youngsters, all the tight pants wearing youngsters, Greg Francis, Dustin, all those guys. Sam, who's coming up for the champion match.
And he's going to have to go back tomorrow. Is that a guarantee tomorrow for him?
Yeah, it's always 2 days. Team Challenge is always 2 days. So,
now you say Team Challenge, is that, so a 5-man team?
Yeah, 5-man team. So today was Today was 5-man totals with individual bowling. Tomorrow is Baker games. 24 Baker games, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
24.
And it's on 3 different shots. There's a short pattern, a medium pattern, and a long pattern.
And long was what we had here tonight.
Yeah.
I've got to do more bowling on things because to watch my ball fade that much was uncomfortable.
Well, the most important thing is to understand what you can and can't do on short, medium, or long. You need to be able to get comfortable changing ball speeds and changing.
You heard anything?
Yeah, he's on his way. He said ETA 927.
And that little breakdown worked out pretty good.
Practice on 9 and 10.
Okay. So,
Actually, if he's 9:30, it's still gonna be tight.
it will be tight. Chris needs to get this right lane down. It's not. Ball seems to not be picking up as well on this right lane. Oh, that's a. Okay.
I thought he had it all the way.
Yeah. So what was I babbling about? Oh yeah, changing speeds, changing hand positions, playing different parts of the lane.
Coming up behind here today was important. Coming up behind it.
I see people really kind of they overthink themselves when it comes to those things.
Flush.
Like you don't have to make dramatic changes in any of those things to get significantly different ball reactions. Think Butterfly Effect, that really terrible movie with Ashton Kutcher. Think about that. Like a small change in your hand position or speed yields a big change down lane. You got some really good ball reaction
ball change on that right there.
Double so far, hard to come by.
So Brandon's up by 9 pins going into the 7th
with
frame.
both on a strike in the 6th. So I mean, you just got to get comfortable trying those things. You just got to know how it feels. Really slowing things down, knowing how it feels. With either playing it more up the back.
And spares were huge. You got to pick up your spares on this pattern.
Yeah, spares were definitely huge, and you really wanted to throw it straight at virtually all spares.
Yeah.
Maybe like the 2-pin you could get away with, kind of like or 3-pin.
I threw straight to everything tonight.
Anything like 4 or 7-pin, anything involving the 4 or 7, I definitely was throwing hard and straight. Obviously, right side, always throwing hard and straight.
Almost didn't need a plastic ball tonight going right.
Right, yeah, that's true.
He really goes ahead and gets that for all it's worth, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't get cheated on his release.
When he goes to the hand store, he gets his money's worth. He's able to haggle real well with them.
So let's see what he does here after going light a couple of times. That's wide.
I'll tell you.
That's a good 10-pin shot right there.
It was on a strike though, so maybe no harm though. And Steve Hahn with the come on, Price. As my grandfather would say, a little outside.
Just a bit outside. Are you saying Bob Uecker or was your grandfather?
My grandfather was a baseball buff.
That's pretty clutch right there.
That was big. That was big.
That's good.
The old one spare.
He got robbed. What? He wasn't going to leave a 10-pin on that one. Smattering of applause over there. So we've got a solid 22 out here watching us tonight.
Oh, and, just did not.
It's.
I tell you, who's getting robbed at the hand store? Chris Price is taking the first deal he's getting. He's just getting railroaded. He's not haggling.
Not haggling at all.
He's not getting the money's worth.
The owner's going back and putting it in the back pocket.
Oh no! Okay. I know how his I know how his spare ball goes.
I love
so.
my confidence there.
You know,
So,
at some point, I think I got to throw like some practice shots down there.
So why don't
Although that, just to warm up, although that will tell me nothing about what's going on this lane.
How many you get down here? 2 each?
Yeah,
You might want to go ahead and...
I should limber up, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not going to hurt you.
It actually makes it easier.
All right, so we got a 10-pin lead for Brandon.
8-pin lead now.
8-pin now.
The thing about this is you really don't want to find yourself amped up in trying to throw the shot.
The ball's going to fade.
If you feel your beats per minute getting up there, you know, take the extra
Take a
time
deep breath.
to come back down.
Let it out
because,
slow.
missing fast is not what you want to do. It's a good cover.
He was not that
You know what? I was bowling next to Hurdle, and I think it was on a 278 game, and he asked me if I was going to do my patented hip thrust, and I told him like I don't want to get all amped up, and then the next shot goes out the window. I still had shots to throw.
Exactly.
And I did. I got the first two in a tenth, and got the 9 count of the ninth when I was amped up. Got that, just got that to round the corner. And still, it needs to be said, the double is quite elusive here. Chris will be finishing first on this left lane. 9th frame first, though.
He needs to get this. He's having trouble on this lane.
Okay.
And he corrected everything
That
on
was
that shot
pure
right there.
as the driven snow.
So this is
Robert Frost would write a poem about that one. That's my new gig. I'm sure if you've been around me within the last like 2 weeks, I've used that many a times.
Robert Frost is your
And
new
if I see it on
go-to.
like the PBA broadcast, I know they're just stealing lines from me. So you know what?
He lit it out.
Oh,
He lit
so
it
yeah.
out just a hair.
He kind of stuffed it right into the lane. Just not what you wanted to see when you needed to round the corner.
Chris is 250 out of the blocks. He ended up with 3 180 games, or about 180s, the other 3. So he's right around where he's been the last 3 games, around mid 180s.
A cover here, no, definitely not a guarantee, and then decent count, and he will force Brandon to get to mark. So there's a long and the short of it. And let's say nothing's guaranteed. Hitting the head pin's not guaranteed. Hitting the 3 pin's not guaranteed, as you see on this shot. So
Brandon has not struck. He's only struck once on the right lane.
And you know what,
That
Chris,
just
he
was
got that one.
Perfect release there.
That's how he was looking to throw it. All right, Chris.
So after his 256, a bunch of 180s.
Yeah, a bunch of 180s.
86, 88,
That was
79,
that's
88.
exactly the trend that he went on. He went guns blazing in game 1, and then just similar to this, 180s.
And that's pretty much what people did tonight, were 180s.
Yeah, 180s made one big game.
Well,
That's a good shot.
he really, he didn't let that out. He just said this was going. So Brandon moves on to the championship game.
Who's that championship game against?
Fire, you gonna go get some warm up?
No, I'm not. I'm going to go right into the action, baby.
Brandon's bowling for tonight was 203, 224, 189, 176.
This match is going to be for the people.
This is the people's match.
Because I didn't warm up because I wanted to commentate the whole match. All right.
And a 204. So Brandon's been solid in the 190s there the whole night, and So this game, Popeye against Brandon Ritter. Popeye tonight shot 160, 191, 278, and 203.
Man, that shot looked like guy who throw the ball in 30 minutes.
It looked like you were old.
Well, this is 8th and Birch coming to you here from the King of Manassas at Bull Run, Bowl America. And this is the championship game for the night. Popeye Blackmore led the tournament with an 832 against Brandon Ritter, who was third with a 792. And Brandon won his first two matches 180 to 140, and then 2-0 to 204 to 188. So Brandon's been pretty consistent. Pie is definitely a little stiff. This is not the smoothness he was at those last two games. He shot 278, 203 his last two games. I was lucky enough to have Pie the last game for brackets and for Survivor. And the only thing I did good tonight was shot 217 and ended up beating Pie for both brackets and Survivor. So I ended up $100 tonight, cleared $5. But Pie is now ready. Looks like the lanes are starting to break down a little. There's been a couple of ball changes already. There's a little more hook in the back end, but this is not a swing shot. This is something you're playing straight up, little turn on the left at the very back end. So here we go. So Brandon's going to start. Pie's going to take a seat and rest for a moment.
Oh, hey, look, it's Dr. Z, who once again did not come out here, even though she said she would. Oh, remember Queen of Manassas next Saturday. Ladies.
6 o'clock?
Yeah, 5 o'clock check-in, 6 o'clock start. I'll be out here live
Ladies,
streaming that.
come out, handicap. Everybody's got a shot.
Yeah.
That's what you see. You're not getting a lot of shakers tonight.
Yeah.
7 pins, 4 pins, shakers.
Yeah, there wasn't the ball. I mean, it's hard to get it to drive on these conditions. So getting like some wood just slinging all over the place is.
And then there's the 3-pin that stood in the 9th spot that really changed Anthony Eller's
We will submit that to
night.
Team Liger Bowling and let it go viral.
All right, here we go. So Pie's playing fairly deep, letting the ball head out just a little bit. He's got his speed down, and he gets a little bit of turn in the back end. He's really been solid the last 2 games. And he got the little shaker, about 18 there at the arrows, probably a little wide, but that's the kind of shot Pie's been having in the last couple of games, last 3 games really. As he shot 191, 278, 203 his last 3. 5th place tonight was Josh Hurdle, 748. Huge comeback, 223, 220 his last 2 games. I ended up taking 6th. Imagine that, 726, took 6th place. Ball bit just a little bit. He didn't get that one out as far. Brian Gordon took 7th, 723. Nick Buchanan, 717. And then the other 8 ended up being in the 600s. payouts tonight. Pi has a shot at $300 here. If he wins this match, the winner gets 300, 160 for second place, 75 for third. Fourth got their money back at $65. That was only the payouts that were there. Ball checked up a little bit. You didn't get it out far enough.
Yeah, I definitely didn't get it out far enough, but
the first frame looked like maybe it was a little hair out, but you had nice carry, nice shape on it.
Yeah, I didn't think I had much hope for holding.
Just 2 more weeks. I'll be like, yeah, I guess
And he got the shaker.
Wayne, you bet your ass I carry like that at Uptown.
We got the true Virginian shirt on over here. Don't tread on me.
Oh, really?
I got a credit card right now. $3,000 in the hole. They're charging out.
So right now we got Pi with 28 in second and Brandon with a spare strike. That's a 4. I thought I saw a 9 pin.
Nope. You saw wrong. Better check those spectacles.
Can somebody call the Deadwood?
Push the button.
A lot of help. No help around here.
Right.
Dan Roy. Is Sam gonna make it? We're thinking he wants to.
Yeah. He said 9:27, and we got like 15 more minutes of game to go.
And thankful
Oh, Sam
for,
just said he's exactly 20 minutes out.
you might be 5 minutes late. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, now we got some deadwood, so we're gonna have to wait a minute or two. So the gods are really working in your bowling favor.
You have really been blessed tonight, Samuel, because
What's
we've
not
had
gonna
a
be
breakdown.
blessing is nobody bowling on the left side.
I just don't know that that's a good thing. He rotates the ball a
Sam
little
can shred
bit.
the ball at the bottom, but I'll tell you, he's gonna.
Well, so Brandon just got that good break, got the 9 pin out, left the 4. This stepladder finals is definitely seeing a little bit of turn in the back end that wasn't there most of the night. And instead of it just being pulled high, if you're not careful, the ball's going to turn left on you, just as it did with Pi and Brandon on his last shot. Up to 32 people out here watching. This could be, actually, it's going to be an exciting match. Oh, look at that. That's definitely a sign of the lanes drying up just a little bit. He got the nice kick off that wall, carried the 10. Now let's see if he can relax and throw a good shot here. Keep his speed right, follow through. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I have a D in Mr. Turner's class.
A what?
I have a D in Mr.
A D? Are you not musically inclined?
Well, I can't. I just practice at home and don't really bring the instrument.
Dad just doubled when he needed it right there. What is your first name?
Amarea.
Amarea. Love that name. Love the name.
Love it. Love it.
Well, Amarea here is giving me a little insight into her music practice. Mr. Turner, is he a nice guy?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. He's not very nice whenever you're not getting the notes right, right?
Well, he's like, you're supposed to be practicing. My class is the biggest 6th grade class, and we're behind and stuff, so he's like, you guys have to do like extra work than the other classes.
You've had a lot of snow, right? A lot of snow days, so that's made it tough. What instrument you playing?
Also saxophone.
Alto saxophone. That's his toy. He likes that. All right, nice shot, Pie. Sure it was. Sure it was. He's got a double, so Pie's 28 in the second with a double up. Brandon's got 60 in the third with a strike. So Pie's down by 2. Oh, that's a tug me. And he carried. That's what you need in this type right now. So he's back up by 12. Now you're gonna get a chance to commentate on your father's shot here. So Amarea is gonna be telling us how Dad did on this shot. You've not been the happiest tonight because you've had to go outside to listen to good music, right? The music here has been pretty hurting, right?
Well, there's not really good music on the radio right now either.
Oh, that's a bummer. That is a drag. So who's your favorite artist right now?
I would have to say right now, Charlie Puth.
All right.
His voice is very
I can
calming.
honestly say I've never heard of him, so that's good. That's right on. There's Pie just carrying the 8-10 on that shot. So he is, that left lane appears to be he's playing a little bit wider, but that's a turkey now. So Pie is down by 2 pins.
My dad told me soon he wants to go bald. He shaves his hair and donates it.
He's going to? When's he going to do that?
I don't know.
Summer? Locks of Love. Well, this is starting to look like his 278 game right now. Bring it on. Bring it on. What's that?
He says
That's how you throw some big boy strikes.
Yeah, big boy strikes. Pulled his pants up, tightened his belt. Not really pulled his pants up, did he?
He told me his hair is getting so long to where when he bowls it hits his arm and it feels like something's there.
The long-haired man. He could definitely create a wig out of that there for some needy individual. Well, Brandon is saying, bring it on. Bring it on. We are 2 pins apart at this point in time. Both of them.
I think my dad can make about 2 wigs out of that hair.
2 wigs. Probably could. Probably could. It's thick like a horse's mane, isn't it?
I used to do it all the time, but I don't really do it anymore.
Yeah.
Lancer Williams available?
As in you used to donate?
Available?
No. I mean, I used to do his hair.
Oh, you used to do his hair. Cut it and everything.
Well, I didn't cut it.
Oh,
I like style it.
Style it. That's great.
Now he does his little ponytail thing, and I just leave it alone.
As Popeye was saying earlier, what you don't want to do is get amped up. And if you do, it's so easy for the ball to just stay wide. And Brandon's done this a couple of times here in the stepladder finals. And right there, he just was really fast to the line and kept the ball to the right.
That's gonna suck.
Solid spare.
It's gonna suck.
So at this point right here, Pie is up by 1. And if he strikes, he'll go up by 11.
Wait, so he's behind right now?
I know he's up by 1 right now. So if he gets 9, he'll be even. If he strikes, he'll be up by 11. Another great release right there. Oh! So we are dead even at this point in time. That was a solid shot. This left lane for your father seems to be just a little bit less hooked. It's just not finishing as strong. And that ball came up nice, but just had too much to come back. Hey, out there, you guys.
Hope he can pick it up because it's on the right
Yeah,
side.
he needs to pick it up. Yeah, he needs to pick it up. Everybody out there, Maria is here. It's Popeye's daughter, so you can talk to her if you want. Give her some messages. Popeye missed the 10 pin. Now he's down by 9. Looks like he just got a little bit fast with his feet.
He didn't take his time and position.
That's exactly right.
Hopefully he can get a strike this round.
He's been in the pocket. He just needs to relax and throw the same shot. He's solid. Trust. May have wanted to hit that a little bit harder than he should have, thinking that maybe get this 10 pin out.
It seems as he's getting a bit faster, not taking his time.
Gotta take his time. So the winner of this match will win $300. The loser will win $160.
He said if he wins, he'll buy me my hair stuff I need.
All right, there you go.
And I need
Solid spare there. So at this point, probably Pi will become the point leader here on the King of Manassas. He could very well become the point leader after this match.
got another viewer.
I can't see it with my glasses, and I gotta get closer without old man eyes.
What? My dad's on Tinder and he didn't tell me?
Huh?
My dad's on Tinder and he didn't tell me.
Did something come up? Oh. We have to keep that on the hush-hush, but there was a Tinder update on Popeye's phone, and his daughter did not know he was available on Tinder. So, fast 8, 10-pin lead. Oh my goodness. That could have been something special. You know, this is the day and time, I guess, whenever daughters find out daddy's on Tinder.
He said he doesn't use it that much.
Oh, sure he doesn't. You know, it's only...
I was just on his phone and I didn't notice it.
Yeah. All right, so we are 145 to 155. Brandon is 10 ahead of Popeye at this point. Going into the 9th frame. He tugged it again. Well, if you can get that break, that's a huge advantage right there. Well, Pi can strike out for 225. Brandon can strike out for 235. First one here is important. This one's important.
Hopefully Brandon doesn't make any more strikes, otherwise my dad's not gonna win.
And he got the carry that time. So we are set up 10 pins apart. Popeye finishing first.
Score.
What is the score? It is 165 for Popeye with a strike up in the 9th. 175 for Brandon with a strike up in the 9th. 10 pins separated. Popeye can strike out for 225. Can't shut him out, but he can make Brandon get the first 2.
Brandon is officially exactly 10 pins away from my dad.
Oh, he tugged it.
Oh my.
Got a little break, but tried to hit it early and lift it up. This isn't over yet. Spares are important on this pattern, and they're not that easy.
What is there another game after this?
The King match
Oh,
will be after this, and Samuel Anderson is on his way here.
my dad was good and picked up his spare that time.
Pi
on the-
needs to.
on the 10 pin.
Yep, he needs to finish this with a strike right here. strike
Otherwise, what?
before, if he strikes, Brandon has to get a spare or strike.
If he doesn't,
9 count, he can still get away with maybe. And so Pie just got a little fast and a little bit of heavy hand on a couple of shots here on the right lane that cost him get this game tight. So now we need a mark right here is what we need. Any mark will close him out. Popeye finished with 205.
says ETA 5 minutes.
Samuel Anderson's 5 minutes out. Well, this is the thing right here. He has gone high the last 3 shots, left a 4-7 in the 8th frame. Ninth frame with Brooklyn. He has to pick this up to win.
He can't really.
This is
Which means my dad wins.
If he doesn't pick this up, remember I told you your dad's strike was key to make him have to get a spare.
It's gonna be quite hard for him to, because of the split, to get.
But he threw it well. Oh. So Brandon bowled great tonight. Finished with a 203. Popeye 205. And we will take a few-minute break while Sam Anderson gets in the building and gets his shoes on. And this was exciting, Popeye.
Yeah.
Tell me, was there a little too much hand in the 8th frame?
I'm taking over your live stream.
You know what? There was. I caught it a lot cleaner than I would ever think I would have caught it.
Were you wanting to get the 10 out is what it was? You left the 10 over here, and then you came over here and you really handed it.
Well, after having so many games, things were burning and feeling tired. So when I don't think I'm going to come through it. So I'm packing it in like I got,
I saw that.
Packing, those little, the little thing. What do you call them?
The peanuts.
I was packing it in like a little packing peanuts, so I could really go Gary Parsons style.
Somebody just has to.
All I want to do is unfold it, and then something I got here, and it's like, whoa!
So tell me, what did you do in that 10 pin? It looked like you
Somebody
really
just has to want.
threw it too hard. Your body was moving too fast.
Just grabbed it. Little more grab than I would have liked to see.
Dan Roy is unhappy with the volume he's getting because he's at Outback. I guess there's too much noise there.
Well.
He wants us to close caption.
Bring your AirPods next time, Dan Roy.
Hate it when you squeeze in the 10th. I tell you what, it was exciting. Popeye's daughter was here, and she was commentating there at the very end, and she wanted to make sure. She wanted to make sure that you were going to win that game.
Yeah, because I could.
You have to bowl for the King of the Hill?
Say what?
You have to bowl for the King of the Hill?
Yeah, I gotta bowl Sam, but he's on his way.
Oh, he's on his way?
Yeah, he's on his way.
Wow.
All right, well, we'll get here.
I'll be here tomorrow, so. See?
Come out next one, 13th of April 13th. Yeah, they close on it too.
Man, you better start practicing on your damn 10 pins.
I was commenting on that.
You better start practicing on your putt.
All right. Sam Anderson keeps saying he's only so many minutes away. Now he says he's on Sudley. It's like, that could be a long distance. Are you on 66 in Sudley?
What do you give him?
I'll give him till what time is it? I'll give him till 9:30 to show up.
Much better go.
Yeah, I know. In the 80s and 70s all the time. You get there too, and then you get off in 7.
Everybody says, you know.
Well, we can.
Well, Randy, it was a tight shot tonight. 46 feet of oil, about 23 mils, and it was just front heavy. So there wasn't a lot of people getting any back end, but right now Popeye's probably got the biggest back end. He's looping it a little bit, and shot did okay. For 205, he just missed a 10 pin. That's what cost him.
You don't like to win on the bench, but you know, at the end of the day, you always give all you can, because you got to force the guy to show up, especially on a tough shot.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people, they leave at what I leave.
The
We
3-6-10.
lost like 10 viewers.
I left the 3 pin or the 9 pin or something.
Oh,
In the town.
yeah, that was you got really lucky not leaving the 3-6-10.
Yeah.
And it was even better luck that the 6 pin wasn't the only thing that fell
How
out.
long we wait?
I'll wait till 9:30.
395. 94.
Now I can get my hair stuff.
How much total?
394. What'd you get 94 for? Losing 2 brackets
Hey.
to me?
Right?
I got to talk about something I did good.
What was Sam, down in North Carolina?
He was in North Carolina, yeah.
It should be about.
Sam, give us your latest update.
Yeah, he said that.
Sam, you say you're good. 9:30 is what we're looking at, and it's
Come in 5 minutes. I'm going to sing
It's
Suds in the
9:24.
Bucket by Sarah Evans.
9:24. We're hoping you're here by 9:30. Not in the parking lot.
You lost like 10 viewers.
You should get 2 more practice.
Hey, Tom Dale. Good to see you. How's your Richmond version of King of Richmond going? King of Short Pump? Is that what you're doing out there?
Where was this?
That was good fun.
Yeah, I drew all night.
We appreciate everybody hanging in there with us, even though we
Are you gonna
are
order
waiting
my hair
for
stuff
the
tonight,
King match.
Are you gonna order my hair stuff tonight or no?
Didn't make an adjustment. Same
Suds in the
shot.
bucket and the clothes hanging out.
Please don't. You're embarrassing.
I'm very embarrassed.
He's here. He's here. Just pulled up.
All right.
Stay tuned,
Now.
guys. There's still bowling left to be
He's
had.
here with
There's
Scotty,
bowling to
too.
be had.
He's
We
here
got-
with
Yeah,
Scotty.
about another hour of it.
We got 5 minutes for him to get his shoes on.
God.
Tell him he can practice
Yeah,
on
he
9
does
and
have the
10.
skinny. He does have the skinny pants.
Oh,
You
him?
know, I'd say they maybe they did something cool, like hot boxing and like drink liquor on the way over, but they didn't. They were probably like playing like a DS or something.
Gonna do King of Manassas versus King of Richmond.
That would be exciting sometime. Tom Dale Jr.
Evening, sir. Evening.
Again, for those who are still with us,
We lost more viewers. It's not in the camera.
let me see here. I never can't see this well. So you see, that was the top 4, top 5, top 6. First match, Anthony Eller lost 147 to about 180 to Brandon. Then Brandon beat Chris 204 to 188. And then in the very last shot, the match championship was Brandon shooting 203 and Popeye shooting 205. The money?
You just said Sam's in the house.
Sam's in the house. Yes, he is. Next week is the Queen of Manassas. Ladies, it's a handicap tournament. Everybody's got a shot at it. Come on out. It's going to be an exciting time. 5 o'clock check-in, 6 o'clock tournament starts. All ladies, get the word out.
I want to ask if my friend could come to King of Manassas. My friend's mom. He's got more viewers.
All right, a few people checking back in. Darnell checked in, Andy Sullivan, Thomas Shiflett. We are getting ready to practice for the King match. Samuel Anderson has been traveling up from North Carolina today and made it back just now. So hopefully he has in his head what the shot is and whereabout he needs to be.
Somebody buy me Mountain Dew.
Hey, that ball moved. No balls moved from that distance out there all night long. How you doing, Scotty?
You know, he was watching the live stream.
Yeah, but he didn't see any lefties though.
Well, all he had was that did press the mirror button and be like, oh man, there's my shot shape.
All right, you know, it's just unfair to be that young, to sit in the car all those hours, and then to come out. He's not to sit.
I drove last night at 3 in the morning. I drove
Did
back.
you bowl today?
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
And then I got to drop him off and then come back to work.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're starting to pick up a few more observers here.
Our views are getting back up.
Jason, Panda guy, how you doing, Jason?
Oh, hi, Jason.
The whole time.
So, Samuel has plowed the pocket 3 times in a row in practice, and I guarantee you none of us did that in practice.
Dad,
No lefties.
Dad Roy just said, go Popeye.
No lefties in the tournament, so this is the first lefty shots we've had. Don't you find it interesting, Pi, that lefties can play outside anywhere? All right, here we go. Samuel Anderson, last king, defending his king status against Popeye Blackmore.
I want to wave to somebody.
Sean, what's in it for Sam if he wins? Yeah, that was a good release for Popeye. That's all right, just a little wide. It's tough when you've taken a little bit of time off to get the right timing.
Somebody just said the kid's going to win it again.
The kid's gonna win it again.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. We'll see. Popeye got a 10-pin. He got a 10-pin. All right. So the way this works here in the King match, Popeye's already won the $300 for winning the tournament tonight.
Somebody just said
And
the kid's gonna win.
if Popeye wins this game, he becomes the king, but gets no money out of it.
Yeah, it'd be like the 4th rollover or something.
And so, but Samuel, if he does win tonight, it will be $785. $785 for Samuel if he wins. Hey Cindy, how you doing? Oh, how about that? Samuel, he hit the pocket every time in practice and just really let that ball fly.
Somebody spelled pie like a piece of pie.
Yes, they are. They're doing it easy. All right. Well, we're picking up a few more observers here.
Yep. And then we just went down to.
Yeah, who cares? They weren't important.
We just went back up.
Again, your special color commentator tonight is Amaria. And she has talked about her dad's hair.
Yeah.
That she was a stylist for him at one point in time.
Yeah, and my grandmother called him a girl for me doing it.
Okay, well, dads let girls do those things, and it's okay.
He thought he looked cool, so.
Well, yeah. And so also, Pi, from what I understand, there's a shaving in his near future, right? There's a shaving. And the hair will be donated to Locks for Love. Excellent.
My uncle cuts it all off, puts it in the package.
You got an uncle that does hair?
No, he just cuts it
He
off.
just cuts it off. Well, I tell you what, this is something when you just come out of the car, throw 4 shots in the pocket, practice, then you settle in. Hey Shannon, hopefully you heard me earlier. Josh bowled well his last 2 games, shot 223, 220, ended up finishing 5th. Missed the playoffs here by 2 pins. He did win a high game at the end of the night, though. All right. So what we're looking at here is Samuel with 26 in the second and Pie with a spare up in the first.
Somebody just waved.
Is that what that is? I don't know these things.
My dad has gotten so used to having long hair now that it's been a couple of months. No, it's been like 9 months.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I gave him double braids. I gave him a bun. I gave him a.
You done the man bun on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, the man bun or just the girl bun?
The high up on top.
Up right up top bun. Yeah. So Pie on that last shot went a little straighter, added a little more speed. So let's see if that's his decision here. Yep. He went wide on that one.
That's the one I wrote on.
No, it's not. I already gave that back to you right away.
Oh.
I put it right back up there. Yeah, you just can't let the ball wide. There's just not enough turn with this 46 feet of oil. And so it's shooting spares. You're going to have to go a lot straighter. And this washout, see if he goes straight and hard at it. And that's what he does. That's the way to go about it. More accuracy that way. The lights are on. They certainly are. It's the practice shots were different than this here.
Oh, my favorite thing that I did in my dad's hair is he let me straighten it.
Straighten it.
Yeah.
So do you use a flat iron?
Yeah, I actually use a flat iron.
Yeah. Straighten it out.
It took me 2 hours.
I would think so. There's a lot of hair on that man's head right there. Yeah.
Oh, and I had a blow dry it so like wouldn't burn it because he took a shower and stuff.
So do you use the flat iron on wet hair or dry hair?
If you use it on wet hair, you might electrocute yourself.
Oh, so we don't want to do the wet hair. For all the women out there, I don't know what I'm talking about undoubtedly because...
So I had to blow dry it and brush it and then I was able to.
All right. So do your hair naturally curly?
Yes.
Yeah. So do you ever use the iron on your hair?
So once in a while I do. But it doesn't stay straight for long.
Doesn't stay straight for long.
I have to constantly straighten it. Yeah.
How about when it's hot and humid out in the summer?
No, it wasn't even summer. It was in winter.
But what happens in the hot, humid
I
summer
start
days?
sweating and it gets curly.
It gets curly. It gets curly right away. Well, Samuel just doubles up there. First shot in the third, he threw it really well and got a great mixing action. And there, ball checked up a little bit on him, and man, he tripped the 4, 6, 10. Ira, good to have you watching. Tough scoring tonight. That right lane. This is the 3rd time on the right lane your father has gone high. He's
nervous.
Maybe.
It's been a while since he's been like at
maybe
the top.
That's a little insight from the daughter of the Pie Man, is that he might be a little nervous.
Chamois? Somebody just said chamois.
He probably meant to say Sammy.
I know, but he put an H in there.
But so Popeye's got 57 in the third. He is 1 pin up on Chamois. That's you, Dustin. That's on you. That's all on you now when he's being called Chamois. Hey, Steve, it's getting serious here. 57 in the third with a spare up in the fourth for Popeye. 26 in the second for Samuel with a double. So Popeye decides to go away from the harder
How is
shot.
Samuel watching this when he's doing this? Huh?
Yeah, Greg Francis, chamois. So Popeye kind of eased up on the speed. That ball checked up and turned left on him. Not a lot of turn out there, but you can't come up short. Spare up, so now he has 75 in the fourth with a spare up.
They're calling Sammy Sammy. I like it, keeping it real.
Keeping it real.
Yeah, I like doing my dad's hair specifically because I want to be a hairstylist when I grow up.
Ah, that's cool.
It's either that or an anesthesiologist, but I'm kind of not going
I'm
there.
thinking anesthesiologist is where the money's at.
It is, but then sometimes you have to deal with lawsuits.
Ah, not if you do it right.
Yeah.
Just have insurance. You just keep your malpractice insurance paid up. Your insurance pays it off. That's some big money in anesthesiology.
I don't have to have an office. I just have to go in there and give them gas and leave.
No, it's probably in the operating rooms where that's going to happen. Probably in the operating room.
Yeah.
All right, Pie Dog. They've got a Pie Dog reference going on too. So Sammy just kind of let that out of here, and 397.
Well, he just got back, so.
Yeah. 379.
At school, I'm
So he may have been looking to figure out where the strike shot's at on that shot. So we've got 77 in the fifth for Sammy, and we got about an 18-pin lead for your father at this point in time. Terry Wiley's out there watching. We're up to about 34 observers. That's about where we've been at a high point for tonight. So everybody's excited to watch the King finish.
Well, we're only at 31 right now.
Well, I started talking and they all went away. So again, it's a $785 match.
Really? Is that much?
For Sam if Sammy wins.
Oh.
And if Sammy doesn't win, though, Pie becomes the new king, and that amount will grow for the next king match. And if your father wins the king match next time, it'll probably be closer to $1,000. But tonight, that's what the match is worth for the winner. Pin up and forward roll is the way to go. Steve, definitely forward roll, because if you didn't, that ball was spinning and it was leaving some fives and other things out there. I know that from personal experience. So they've slowed up. Something's happened here in the center of the lane, and it's checking up early.
My dad's rushing, even though he's ahead. He is rushing. At school now.
Yeah, John, we'll have to talk to him later to see what he was doing on that shot. It looked like he went with a urethane ball, and it looked like maybe he was considering a different angle to the pocket. I don't know, but yes, he definitely gave up 4 pins on that. Score check. We are 77 in the fifth with a strike up in the sixth for Sam. And Popeye has 93 in the fifth with a spare up. And so Popeye's got a 16-pin lead at this point in time.
Well, now he's at 103, my dad.
And he did, Josh. It's exactly what he did. He decided to move in to get away from that dry spot, and maybe a little too much. That left lane for Pie tonight, he's had a little more push down on that left lane.
We're at our highest point of viewers right now.
Up to 35. Nikki Hickok. So this is This is an important spare right here. He's only up by 14 at this point. That's a good miss.
Yeah, I'm looking at the bottom. So my dad's at 119. Sammy is at 80.
Trust and believe.
What?
Trust and believe.
Wait, if you win this, can you buy me new shoes too? I need those. I really do. I've been trying to get some Jordans for my dad.
I didn't know he was still making shoes. Some Michael J's.
And the pair I want are the Jordans 11s, which are about $120.
That's a big deal.
So, you know, I have no Jordans. So, ooh, we're at our new highest point.
We are. So, John Oliver, Samuel went back to his regular strike ball, and this shot will do this to you with so much the length in the oil that if you go a little bit left for Samuel and you leave the 210 or the 3.7 in his case.
I'm sorry, my forehead feels crispy.
When you do that, you have a tendency to come up a little short on the next shot.
Keep it slow. I am now most famous at school for these.
Yeah,
What's on my forehead?
Yeah. So what happened? You all of a sudden you have a burning head.
It's just because of the gel. It's
The gel's starting to burn a little bit.
Well, it's not burning. It's just crispy.
Crispy. Okay, I got you. I usually
Because when I move my forehead, it feels like it's gonna break.
I'm sorry. I equate crispy with burnt, but you're just saying you have a little stiffness in your hair at this point in time.
And it looks like I have a peely forehead. So.
And Pie's daughter would be glad to talk with anybody about hair because she is very interested in being a beautician as she grows. And she's already done lots of beautician work on her father. Hasn't helped him become more beautiful, but you know that's the way it goes.
He uses, my grandma makes products, like for body products. And she has a hair product and my dad uses it specifically for his hair. That's why his hair smells good all the time.
Definitely no grabbing. Last game, Steve, Popeye was saying he was really trying to wind it up but release it soft, and he grabbed it a few times. And so let's see what happens this time as he stays in.
We are at our new highest point of viewers. We have 40 viewers. Thank you for watching. It just went down as I started talking.
So, Popeye there, he moved in, and as a result, he's got some room to the left. And but as he saw in the last frame, he couldn't get it out too far. So, Popeye's at 131 in the 7th.
No, 141. Look at the bottom.
It's all right. He's at 131 in the 7th with a strike up. And Samuel's at 117 in the 7th with a strike up. So Popeye has a 14-pin lead going into the 9th.
Well, it's not 14 anymore.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Soft at the bottom. And he got the turn he needed compared to what he did last frame on the left lane. And a double.
Are you looking at the top or the bottom?
I'm looking at the actual frames up top.
Oh, I'm looking at the bottom where it has the actual store.
Yeah, yep, that's 161 to 127.
Yeah. About what?
That was a clutch shot going into the 9th frame, getting that strike there.
But did he just have one game?
Yep. So Popeye can go out for 221.
I thought Sammy was about to go into.
And Sammy right now 187 is Sammy's top scorer.
I thought he was about to go in the gutter for a second.
And at this point, Sammy needs to strike out to force your dad to get 9 pins total for a tie.
I thought he was about to go in the gutter because the ball almost fell in there. Got a gutter ball, that would have been really sad. Big time. John Oliver just said big time.
Big time. So, this shot right here will determine the outcome of the match in the sense of, is it over or is there still a chance?
Because Shammy.
You are correct about that, Steve Hahn. That is not Pie's favorite lane over there, but now that he's moved in, he's probably not going to be high like he's been. But you're correct. He was really struggling on that right lane. The Sam right there, 8 count. Best he can shoot's 175. At this point, Pie needs to stay on the lane, and he'll come away with the victory.
Right. Shammy is officially 2 pins above my ground right now.
So Steve Hahn is adding his little commentary on here.
So he was added. You added him to the his video? Or?
No. Just I don't know how to do that. I don't know.
Oh, just in general. Oh yeah, you're not allowed to touch the screen.
I can't touch the screen.
That
rule was set in place for your safety and the viewers' safety.
And for the viewers' enjoyment.
They can have full.
So at this point, if your father gets 6 count.
Dad, go ball.
I know. He's the one uptown, right?
Yeah, I want some Montians.
Yeah, so Pie needs 5 count. 5 count on the first shot.
Good luck and high scores, Samuel and.
Hey G, how you doing, buddy? We have given Off 7 Pro Shop a little plug tonight, and you see there Pie is just throwing a turkey, and he is supporting the Off 7 Pro Shop
So are you.
tee, and I've got the zip up, and Popeye led the tournament today with an 832, and he won the $300 first place finish through the step ladder, and Pie now has unseated the king, Samuel Anderson, and a great move. Pie was high, and then he moved in.
Took me 6 shots to move left.
He moved in a little bit and got it wide, and then he has straightened it up since then. He's thrown the last 4. And yes, Steve Hahn, this was his bad lane until he moved. And there he just ripped the cover off of that one, and you cannot do that on this pattern. If you rip the cover off it, it's going to go wide. So Popeye finishes with a 217 versus 175. And so Pie is our new champion. And Samuel?
First and foremost, I want to thank Scotty Robinson for driving me up here. We barely made it. We got here just in time. Every light was green. We might have been over the speed limit a little bit, but we made it. So
I loved your practice shots.
I know. I left my tape down at the alley. So every shot up until the 3rd frame was just bare thumb, no tape. And then my dad went out and got me some tape.
All right.
And then from there it was just all about.
I noticed the last 2 practice shots, it sounded like you dropped the ball.
Yeah.
But
it is what it is, though.
But all of a sudden, you start seeing the fact that that's a long oil pattern.
Yeah.
You make a little mistake and it just sails.
Yeah. It was all about execution when it came down to it.
Well, you've got a couple of friends that like to refer to you as a Shammy. Shammy, yes. Dustin and Greg.
Yes. People called you Shammy.
Well,
thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I didn't win, but
hey, you put the effort in. You put the effort in.
I did. But honestly, without them, I wouldn't even have had this opportunity. So, regardless of whether I won or lost, it was still a good experience for me.
Well, fantastic.
Thanks for tuning in for King of Manassas.
All right. So next week, ladies, Queen of Manassas, 5 o'clock check-in, 6 o'clock tournament. Make sure you get out here, ladies. Handicap tournament, so everybody's got a shot.
Yep.
Get out here, sign up, and show off.